Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Cat back here with another video, man. Today, as I can see by the title, we are doing another reaction video, man. If y'all have not already, make sure that you go follow my Twitch. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Go join my Discord. Go follow my Instagram. Links are all in the description below. But with that being said, man, let's go ahead and get into today's video, man. Today we'll be watching when rappers get killed over interviews. Let's see.
Is the real disrespectful.
Let me put my camera a little down.
Disrespect you.
Topic of the street.
What you got right here?
You, Big Flop, the video, controversy behind the video.
Man, no Big Flop, man. He's a big. No Big Flop.
Sources ID him as Abdul Vix, a rapper known as YBC Duel, affiliated with the West Philadelphia Young Bad Chasers.
One rapper dissed his op so bad he got less than a day after the interview, and
Damn.
another dropped the diss on G Herbo so crazy he got gunned down by his crew just a few months later. These are times rappers got killed over interviews, and we got to start off with YBC Duel because one interview he did was so disrespectful it got him killed less than a day after it dropped. Duel was known for his extreme antics and dissing dead ops on his own.
Disrespectful do you have to get in the interview for them niggas to kill you the next day after that bit dropped? Yo, how disrespectful
This was so disrespectful, he even earned the name Mr. Disrespectful from his fans. Because he even went as far as digging up one of his ops' grave back in February 2024.
What? 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 Digging up somebody's grave, my nigga? I ain't gonna, that's some disrespectful ass shit. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga deserved what he had coming to him. I can't. I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. Digging up a nigga's grave is fucking crazy, man.
That wasn't all, because in May, he was on an episode of No Jumper, and he completely went off on all of his ops.
All ops, ECK, LMG, 56th Street, Belmont, y'all never got back. No, 44 CB taming y'all. Look, 38th Street, 38th Street, I ain't even going live. The Dub too, and who else? I ain't gonna lie, it's many more. Collar Hill, Parkside.
Yo, this nigga just he basically just saying fuck every hood.
Disrespectful. I'm going who you is. I will disrespect you.
Because just the day before, Brandon Buckingham had posted an interview he did with YBC Duel, in which Duel talked on his beef with his ops and about how he and his crew were really getting the ops smoked. He even mentioned how almost no one in their hood, including his ops, were ever outside. Because according to Duel, he and his gang were terrorizing the block up.
Wait, why did it just show Lil Jeff? Is he a part of it? Is he part of it?
What is it? Real. Go listen to it. Every mom, dad, sisters, brothers.
So everybody getting shot.
We proving a point. No, it ain't no block you could go on down here and people outside. We blocks up. Never got robbed. I never got touched, shot at in the city.
We outside right now with the most disrespectful
saying that. Wow, you guys got touched up. That's crazy.
Block, feet on land. They in the comments on No Jumper till my man don't be outside. My man outside every day, all day.
Nigga out the whip it.
2 p.m. It's almost midnight.
And it almost sounded like he was bragging about it.
Yeah, hey, the CIA know what they be doing, twin. Like the CIA really know they know what they be doing. Cause why the fuck is whippets a real thing that we smoking? Or not we? Not we. Let me not put my name in that. That niggas is smoking. Why are people smoking whippets?
But his ops would eventually get the drop on him. And on August 23rd, 2024, the car pulled up on him while he was at a stoplight in Philly and let off 5 shots, hitting him in his hand and chest before speeding off down the street.
We are learning new details about the investigation into the murder of a person police say is a well-known gang member.
Yeah.
The sound coming from this surveillance video, according to Philadelphia police, the deadly claimed the life of Abdul Vix, also known as Young Duel.
His friend tried rushing him to the hospital, but unfortunately, he ended up passing away. And he probably should have eased up with all the dissing, since that's how many of his homies also went out.
Okay,
but
bro.
if you thought that was crazy,
I ain't gonna lie. Digging up a nigga's grave is fucking insane, bro. Digging up a nigga's grave is insane. And I'm not gonna lie, that's just instant bad karma on you. As soon as you even got the intentions to go dig up somebody's grave, my nigga, that is bad karma on you. Especially for a fucking video for a laugh, my nigga. You fucking crazy? You crazy, nigga? That shit disrespectful as fuck, nigga. You don't play with the dead, bro. You don't play with the dead, gang. I'm not gonna lie, that's something you don't do. Like, what the fuck, bro?
One rapper lost his life for saying too much in his interview, and another died for speaking on his op. But first, let's talk about Tan the God, because her situation is even crazier than what happened to YBC Duel. And she made headlines back in 2023 for allegedly killing her ex and making a whole project about it. Because Tan was an up-and-coming rapper from Oakland, and she's been in the rap scene for
Yo, she's tripping. What type of YNW Melly shit is that, gang? Yo, what type of YNW Melly shit is that? You kill your boyfriend and you make a fucking album about it or an EP, whatever the fuck you made, my nigga, you're tripping.
But in 2023, she went viral for dropping a project called Ex-Woodpack. Nobody knows what really went down, but Tan the God made it sound like she killed her ex-boyfriend and was smoking on her. Tan even went on Kid L's podcast to speak on the situation, and she didn't really say that she killed her ex, but Tan the God told Kid L,
threaten family and
threaten the whole family.
You know where people live.
That's what she's trying to say. Oh, my fault, my camera on now, y'all.
You know where my loved ones live? You gotta go.
Oh, yeah. That sound like she just kind of like, you know what I'm saying, putting it out there without beating around the bush.
You threatening my people? Everybody gonna die. Oh, is we?
Volume up. Okay.
During the interview, Tan made it sound like her ex had abused her and was sending death threats to her family. And that's why she allegedly took him out. Kid L even asked Tan how she was free, since the cops should have done something by now.
Not for real.
Like, side with you on it? Like, how did you evade, like, any type of, like, consequence, basically?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna hold. Really interviewing niggas is like the feds right there. Nigga, that nigga know damn well. He don't give a fuck how the fuck she made it out. She don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying about her killing her ex, nigga. He is the Fed, nigga. Them niggas be trying to get niggas to tell on each other. And I think that's what DJ Vlad does too, bro. I think that's what my nigga DJ Vlad does. No, I ain't no street nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm a normal ass civilian. My nigga, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a normal ass civilian, so I ain't got shit to say about that. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like I be seeing niggas in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Niggas on social media saying, yeah, that nigga DJ Vlad, the Feds, like he gets niggas to telling themselves on purpose, like asking like questions that's leading up to it type vibe. You know what I'm saying?
And Tan the God told him.
What y'all think about that, though? Y'all let me know in the comment section. What y'all think about that? Y'all believe that niggas be feds like the interviews?
Everyone was trying to figure out what had really went down. And some people thought Tan was just talking crazy for clout. But then rumors started going around that she really did kill the dude. And that she was even in the witness protection program. And about a month after her Kid L interview, Tan went on Off the Porch to announce that she'd beat the case. And that if things hadn't worked out, she'd...
R.I.P. Here lies my ex. Born September 23rd, 2020. Died September 23rd, 2023. So nigga was 3 years old. How old are you? He said on cold, fuck that, he ain't mine. That's my ex-pat. All niggas got together.
They've probably done the race like TK. And people still weren't sure if she was clowning or not. But then she brought a tombstone of her ex on the interview to show she was really smoking on him and said,
extra childish, making families mad. And oh well, because they ain't gonna do about it.
Smoking on that Ex-Woodpack.
Oh yeah, you know it. Matter of fact, I got the smoke on this dead mother as we speak. Hold up.
Hell no, bro. I don't see how people can just say shit like that, do shit like that. Like,
for Tan the God. Because in July 2024, she was doing a meet and greet and performing for the grand opening of a beauty supply shop in Oakland. When out of nowhere, a dude...
Hold on, did I just hear that right? You were performing for a fucking beauty supply shop, my nigga? We dead ass? You were performing for a beauty supply... Okay.
Who ran up on her and shot her in front of everybody in broad daylight. According to reports, a dude in a hoodie walked in behind her after she was done chopping it up with her fans and allegedly got into some kind of argument with her. And that's when he upped the strap and started letting off shots. After the shots rang out, fans reported hearing Tan the God screaming, "I'm hit," and the paramedics soon rolled up to the scene to rush Tan to the hospital. But she was tragically pronounced dead just a couple hours later. And after the news broke, a lot of different stories started flying around about what really went down. At first, nobody knew why Tan the God got hit, but fans started connecting the dots to her interviews and the project she dropped back in 2023. And it's really tragic since Tan the God was finally starting to get some motion in the rap game. And sometimes it's best not to.
And that just goes to show, bro. That just goes to show, bro. To get motion in this rap game, my nigga, you don't need to diss niggas, bro. You don't need to do all that extra shit, bro. Like you, bro, just focus on you, bro. Worry about you, bro. Be in your lane, bro. Make your music, bro. Just worry about you. Why the fuck are you over there putting your ex tombstone on the goddamn interview? Why are you making a whole diss album about your ex smoking on my life, bro? What?
You did in interviews to gain clout, bro. Because that's part of the reason rapper G Money lost his life. Because NBA Youngboy and G Money were close friends at one point. But then G Money pulled this move in a 2017 interview with Say Cheese. Because he says
he mad about his sister too, though.
About his sister?
Yeah, I had a long time ago.
You talking about YB? Oh no, you can't do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he mad about that. He was
YB,
really
YB gonna tweak up.
He be calling me Big Brother.
And after this interview, G Money then went on to drop a diss on Youngboy named Industry. And in the song, he gets disrespectful, saying, "Your sister swallowed, so I never kissed her. But with her, so I never dissed her. G-Money was rising in fame after all of this, but he wasn't moving too smart and kept sending disses at NBA Youngboy and his homies, saying how he was still recording at the same studio and driving the same cars. And the beef ended up getting so serious that it led to gun violence. G-Money was in the studio one night finishing up another recording session until shortly after leaving around 1 a.m. he was shot by an unknown person who was waiting for him at the door. And Youngboy spoke on the situation in a song named Poor One, where he rapped, "Matter of fact, I used to call you my big brother. Then you did some foul, and that with my sister." But G-Money isn't the only rapper from TDG who died after dissing someone. And it didn't turn out good. The same happened with Boulevard Quick. Because in 2018, after Quick got out of prison, he started going hard to music as well. And in August 2018, he dropped the video for the song Never Lacking. And at the end, he went on a huge rant against Youngboy.
Pull up. Back.
Yeah, niggas should be. I thought niggas be this for clout.
I'ma talk my.
Okay, that's
I
G-Money
don't have
homeboy.
behind money, cause I ain't got that much. So I'm in the field.
Hold on. Is that the flex that this nigga thought this was? Is that the flex that this nigga really thought this was? This nigga said, "I don't get money. I don't got money like that. So I'm still in the street." What? Nigga, I ain't no flex, nigga.
You dropped the bag while I'm still breathing.
The Youngboy's mom hopped in and told Boulevard Quick to leave him alone. But Boulevard Quick wasn't hearing that and responded, telling her to mind her business, which really pissed Youngboy off.
Man.
Nigga said, "Fuck her, no."
That eat a big long.
So just a few weeks later, he was killed. In November 2018, the police found Quick's body in the parking lot of his apartment complex. YB spoke on the situation on Impact, saying, "They spoke on my mama. I ain't want to talk. I end up killing her." But now, let's move on.
Hey, I did not know that nigga YB got down like that, twin. What the fuck? Yo, that nigga YB getting down like that, though, gang. Yo, that's 2 niggas he just had knocked off. And that's so crazy, because, bro, YB don't even got to do shit. All you got to do is just call up a nigga. "Hey, bro, I'm going to drop that bag on that, I'm going to drop the bag on that nigga head. You know what I'm saying? I need you to, you know what I'm saying? Be in that city, Nigga, that shit, yo, that bit gonna happen a little too easily. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas will crash out for YB. Niggas will crash for YB, twin.
Man, because he wasn't a real rapper like YBC Duel and 10 the God. But he went viral in 2016 for dropping a diss with a music video so disrespectful, even DJ Academic straight up called it demonic. OG Man was one of DMV's biggest hitters, and his name was well respected in the streets. But then, he decided to have relations with Big Flock's girl, who was one of his homies at the time. And that's what pissed Big Flock off, because when he found out about it, he dropped a diss on Man called The Intro, calling out OG as a snitch for the feds, where he rapped, "A man turned to informant, thought that he was real. He put on a good performance." And Man wasn't too happy with the diss, since his crew really hated snitches. So when he finally got out of jail, he took to the studio to record Truth, one of the most disrespectful disses of all time, in which he rapped, "I know why you mad, cause I'm your. Stop playing with me, talking about I'm snitching. Rest in peace to Lil Chris. Yeah, I know they miss him. Don't trip, his whole squad gonna lay there with him." And that wasn't all, because the music video was actually shot at C. Diddy's grave, one of Big Flock's closest homies and most respected gang member that had died. And after the video dropped, Man even linked up with Cutthroat TV for an interview in which he doubled down on his claim.
My fault, I ain't mean to cut it off, bro, but yo, when niggas be doing interviews like that, do they not be worried though? Like I ain't gonna lie, if I was an interviewer and I'm like a hood street interviewer, bro, I'm gonna be worried as a bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? While I'm just recording them niggas, yo, odds probably pull up. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, they see me in the video, that nigga this and that with hella shit. Like, that nigga dissing hella niggas and all that. Them niggas see me in the video recording that motherfucker. Like, I don't think they'll probably think of it like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, the nigga just recording that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that. But, it's still like, damn, like, I'm giving this nigga some light.
And his
I don't know.
More.
Big Flock, the video,
I don't know.
Controversy behind the video.
Man, no Big Flock, man. He's a big...
Yeah, big
no Big Flock. He mad. He mad. He want my life. He mad. He ain't me. So, you know, I had to go on him like I was.
No, the interview ain't even saying nothing. So it's like, what do you say, bro? You let nigga talk to you, you can't even say nothing. You ask that nigga question.
Your grandmother, I don't give a f none of that. Like, I'm gonna go on you, your dead man, your mother, your grandfather, all that. Okay? You hear me? Like, you don't disrespect me and think I ain't gonna say nothing to you. I ain't one of them you think you gonna say something to and not say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing back. Like, I know the real.
That's
why the song came about, the truth. It ain't a sneak diss, it's the truth.
But Big Flock didn't take the dissing lightly. And unfortunately, OG Man Man would end up losing his life over it. Because on June 12th, 2016, Man Man received a call from someone who wanted him to pull up to Southeast DC for a cookout they were gonna have later that night. But once OG pulled up, the man walked up to him, his blick, letting off multiple shots and ending his life. Many suspected Big Flock as soon as it happened. And the cops later raided Flock's home for evidence, but found nothing more than rounds of ammunition and a few $1,000s worth of narcotics. And since there was no way to prove his involvement in Man Man's death, he was instead charged with illegal possession of firearms and drugs, which he took a plea deal for and got 45 months in jail. Let's move on to...
Bro, imagine that. Imagine, I mean, that's kind of his fault. I ain't gonna say it's his fault, but at the same time, this is his fault. Obviously, the cops gonna suspect you to be a killer. You know what I'm saying? If they know that y'all niggas is going back and forth this, and nigga, they gonna expect you to be the killer. So it's like, but damn, that shit's so fucked up, bro. Cause imagine that nigga died, you ain't had nothing to do with that bitch, nigga. You ain't had nothing to do with that bitch. Cops raid your crib, nigga. They find drugs, guns, all that shit, nigga. The whole time you going to jail, nigga, you ain't have nothing to do with that bitch, twin. That bitch would blow me, I ain't gonna lie.
Because he started to make a name for himself back in 2012 after dropping his song BDK, in which he took shots at the Black Disciples. He was a dude from the south side of Chicago who repped the gang Brick Squad, who was the subground of the Gangster Disciples. And at first, JoJo wasn't around, but after hearing a diss Lil Durk drop on his gang back in 2012 called L's Anthem, he decided to hop in the booth to shoot back. On April 27th, 2012, Lil JoJo dropped a remix of Chief Keef's song Every Day called BDK, aka 300K, which took shots at the whole BDK gang, including Chief Keef.
I'm tripping. Nigga, I just said Chief Keef. Yeah, bro, I'm tweaking, y'all. I'm tweaking.
Reese and Durk. And JoJo didn't stop there because his BDK track got so much attention that he decided to keep dropping disses to build up his career as a rapper. He followed up with the track Tied Up, in which he took more shots at Keef, and another diss, which was a remix of the Yo Gotti song I Got That Sack, in which he claimed that one of his homies had knocked Lil Reese out, saying, catch him in traffic with Lil Reese, man, they gon' feel this Mac. BDK, that's my team in my city, got my back. Went to school with these, but they don't mean my tail knocked them out. You should have seen that. And in the outro of the song, they took it a step further by taking shots at David Barksdale, aka King David, the founder of the Black Disciples. And JoJo's homie P. Rico can be heard shouting. JoJo going dumb on Durks. BDK, die L's on Queen Dave. And many took offense to the diss because Lil JoJo was also quickly becoming one of the most hated GDs in the city. And he still wasn't done with the dissing because he downplayed his op on a TP radio interview and told the interviewer that he wasn't done with the 300K disses, since he had some sort of sequel in mind for the project.
What's the actual title to it?
300K, they like that. Ain't no BDK, 300K.
Damn.
So you got a part 2 coming out to that, right? Or how you gonna do that? Or what is that?
Part 2 is just a little series of videos.
Oh, okay, this is all gonna tie into one thing though, or how this going?
It'll be like a little movie.
Okay,
but on September 4th, 2012, Lil JoJo would lose his life in a very tragic way. He was riding with his homie's bike along 69th Street when a car pulled up on him and let off shots, hitting him to the ground, and unfortunately, he'd be pronounced dead at the hospital. And JoJo made a grave mistake because just a few minutes prior, he had dropped his location on Twitter, tagging Lil Reese, basically telling him that he was outside.
Nah. See, that's a death wish right there. That's a death wish right there. You can't post on social media talking about where you at. Talking about stop by that first and then you gonna ask your ops. Nigga, you asking for it.
If Reese was really down for the action. Many suspected Lil Reese was the one behind the hit, seeing as they'd been going back and forth for months prior to the shooting. And right after it happened, Chief Keef also went on Twitter to clown JoJo out, saying, it's sad because JoJo wanted to be just like us. Lil Reese and Chief Keef were both taken into questioning, but no charges were filed since the cops couldn't make a clear connection, and no one was ever arrested for the death of Lil JoJo. But about a year later, Swag Dinero, who was JoJo's older brother, hinted that whoever was responsible for the hit was no longer breathing because he tweeted on Phone Them, y'all don't know how this go for real. # no talking. Even the ops know the MF who took my bro ain't walking this earth no more. And the whole situation's pretty sad since Lil JoJo was just starting to see some buzz in the city. But now, let's move on to FBG Cash because he died not too long after talking about something disrespectful that he did during an interview. In late 2020, Chicago rapper FBG Cash took a picture in front of King Von's mural to disrespect Von and his people. Not long after taking the picture, he went on No Jumper to discuss it. He told Adam 22 about the conversation he had with Lil Durk before taking the picture.
What kind of conversation were you having before he told you to go take this photo?
You know, go over there and do that and see what happened to you. I'm outside right now.
You hit him up?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. So these niggas be having each other numbers.
Like, hey, what's up? Why Chicago's so weird because the ops always be talking to each other and like going on live and tweeting at each other.
And doing this interview might have made things even worse than it already was. Because Dirk later dropped a song where he said, sneaking pics by Von Mural, like Lil Bro won't come out and spin. But we sent a threat to FBG Cash for taking that picture. Then, 3 months after the song was released, FBG Cash ended up getting hit and lost his life while driving on the south side of Chicago.
Now Dirk Cash in jail right now,
rapper was killed in a drive-by shooting early this morning in the Auburn Gresham neighborhood. 31-year-old Tristan Hamilton was shot multiple times, according to the Sun.
Bro, you're 31, still in the streets, bro. I ain't gonna lie. When it gets past like, nigga, realistically, don't even be in the streets at all. But when it gets past like, bro, 18, 17, 18, all right, nigga, now it's time, like, you know what I'm saying? I done made it this far, nigga. It's time to lock in on life. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I need to go ahead and lock in. I need to get out the streets, go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, do better for myself type vibe. But nigga, 31, bro, you too damn old, man. You too damn old, nigga. A 29-year-old
woman with him was also shot, taken to the hospital in serious condition.
Now, let's move on to Shooter Shells, because he was a controversial rapper, best known for his affiliation with the Black Mob Gang, and his song Death of 150, which racked up over 8 million views on YouTube, in which he called out the whole No Limit 150 crew. No Limit was one of Black Mob's ops, and in Death of 150, Shells completely went off on his ops, including G Herbo, saying, Lil Herb, Bezo, Vito, Chemo, among many other 150 associates. The reviews were mixed because many people were saying that Shells was just trying to chase clout since he was taking shots at much bigger names in the streets and music industry. But Shells was on an interview with Iman where he cleared everything up, saying that his beef with G Herbo and the 150s has been going on for a very long time and that the beef goes deeper than people think.
You know, like we've been in tour with them guys for a minute, you know, Lil Herb or whatever, them, like all them little 150 guys. You feel me? It ain't specifically Lil Herb, it's just all of them. You feel me? I ain't singling out just him. You feel me? All of them. We in tour with the whole. All of them, you feel me? Like, when he first started rapping or whatever, you feel me, had mentioned my name in the track. This one, I wasn't even really rapping like that. You know, it's rap beef. Once I mention my name, we go at it. You feel me?
No, for real,
really into it. It ain't like this just some odd never heard of. This, you know, we into it. It wasn't even just Lil Herb though, you feel me? He used to go to a whole nother, like, when I was like in 6th grade, I used to go to PAL. You feel me? Then we used to be like, you know, elementary schools, close by elementary schools used to fight. You feel me? We've been always on tour with them. And as we got older, you feel me? It just escalated. You feel me? So, you know, I gang banging.
So
fist fights turned to gunshots. You feel me? Gunplay.
So this nigga just said elementary little school beef. You know what I'm saying? Niggas probably went to the opposite schools. You know what I'm saying? You know how niggas go to different schools, and it's like the schools be right next to each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's like. That's like a rival school type vibe. That's like a rival school. I'm pretty sure everybody's middle school or high school done had a school like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a school like that in my high school. So, but damn, nigga, escalate that shit over that. That shit ain't nothing, man.
You feel me? So that's how it came about. It don't never be about no money though. It don't really about no money.
They're probably beefing some real dumb shit.
Always fighting, bad blood, and then as we got older, high school, and then playing with guns. People started dying.
But he'd end up losing his life in a very crazy way. Because back in July 2017, gunshots could be heard in the Auburn Gresham neighborhood of the 8100 block. 3 men had hopped out of a white Nissan and shot Shells multiple times in the head and torso. A total of 43 casings were found at the scene, with at least 15 shots being directly to his face. Now, let's move on to BTB Savage. Because some say that doing this interview with DJ Vlad was the main cause of his death, since he spoke on how he killed someone in self-defense in a cocky fashion. According
this is that nigga that went up on Twitter, right? And he posted up in the nigga's blood, bro. Like I think it was like a picture. He was like that. He was posted up in that nigga's blood, gang. And that nigga died like literally like a week later or some shit like that. I think so, bro.
A local rapper had been trying to get a feature from him for a while. One night, the dude got in touch with Savage and finally agreed to do a feature. Later that night, the other rapper pulled up to his apartment with a car full of dudes. The rapper came in Savage's apartment with another dude named Omar Richardson. Savage said he felt weird since both of them were looking around his spot when they walked in. But then Omar upped some racks, so Savage thought it was all good. The dudes then came in with a box full of studio equipment so they could get to work. But then the other rapper said he was missing a few things. So Omar told him to go back and get it out of the car. Savage thought something was off, so he locked the door when the rapper went outside, and that's when everything went left. Omar started asking Savage about his jewelry and eventually upped his firearm and told Savage to hand over everything. At first, Savage didn't want to give it up, but then Omar threatened to shoot Savage and his girlfriend. So Savage started taking his chains off. When Omar reached to grab Savage's chain, Savage saw an opportunity. So we wrapped Omar up up in his arms, and they fell to the ground and started wrestling. Omar's strap fell out of his hand, and that's when Savage yelled for his girl to come shoot Omar. She came in and popped him twice, but that didn't slow him down because Omar managed to get his hand on a gun and let 3 shots off at Savage's girl. Thankfully, all the shots missed, and Savage got Omar back under control. Savage told Omar to leave since his son was in there, but Omar didn't listen and told Savage he was going to kill him. They kept fighting, and that's when Omar's partners came up and started shooting through the door, but they didn't hit anything. When they stopped shooting, Savage's girl popped back at him with 2 shots, and that's when Omar's partners
that's just like a fucking movie.
Omar kept fighting, and Savage's girl shot Omar one more time in the torso, and Omar ended up passing away. Savage and his girl got off on self-defense. It was a crazy situation that took over the internet. Savage even went on to do an interview with Vlad TV, and it hit 2 million views in less than a week. But Savage's ops weren't happy about it, since Savage was talking cocky in the interview.
Concerned that his people are gonna try to come back.
Yeah, they for sure might do what they do, but I'm gonna get active. That's all it is. And then
I'm gonna get active.
On March 30th,
Savage posted
this pics on Twitter of him standing in a pool of dried blood where Omar had lost his life. Savage was trolling the
that shit disrespectful, bro. That shit disrespectful.
Instantly went viral, since no one had ever seen anything like that on the net. But 2 hours after posting those pictures, BTB Savage was in his Mercedes, driving around until 2 gunmen pulled up, boxed him in, and then started letting off shots. By the time help arrived at the scene, it was already too late. Some people blamed the interview for his tragic death, while others blamed the picture, since the picture was very disrespectful, even though it was self-defense. But speaking of rappers, 21 Savage had to check a rapper for dissing his homie's dead mother, and Lil Yachty had
this is about to go into the next video. I ain't gonna lie, that shit is disrespectful, bro. Taking a picture in some nigga's blood that you just killed, that you didn't even kill, nigga. Your girl killed, nigga. You didn't kill that. You didn't kill that nigga. It was a girl. But still, that shit disrespectful as fuck, bro. That's why I tell y'all niggas, bro, stay out of that beef shit, bro. Stay out of trouble, bro. Y'all niggas don't need to be in that, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? There's more to life than goddamn beef, bro. Literally, bro. Niggas, that shit is so temporary, bro. That shit don't be worth it, bro, because that shit don't lead to nothing but death, jail, fights, you know what I'm saying, falling out with other niggas, bro. Just shit like that, bro. Like, it could be a little ass beef, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta be no serious shit, no gang shit. Like, it could be a little ass beef. You and that homeboy got in an argument, nigga. Hey, let that shit go, gang, because I promise you, that shit ain't worth it, bro. That shit don't be worth it, bro. I promise you, bro. I promise you. But hey, if y'all did enjoy this video, man, y'all boys, please go follow my Twitch. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that you go join my Discord. Go follow my Instagram. All the links are in the description below. You know what I'm saying? Hey, W Kayla's, bro. We've been posting every single day, bro, for this whole year. So I'm proud of myself, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm proud of myself. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we are live every day on Twitch, y'all. We have been live every day as well in this year on Twitch. So make sure you go follow my Twitch. Like I said, bro, it's on the screen right here. And yeah, man, like I said, I hope y'all did enjoy this video. That being said, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Now, I hope y'all have a good one. Peace, peace, peace.